against an undead player. I also don't remember which undead player it was. I think it was on Concealed Hill as well. But anyway, it was like Sonik got an expansion up. He had like 80 food. He killed the undead expansion. Undead was still at 50 food, so he had a 30 food advantage. And then undead just got triple hero with like ghouls and basically destroyed Sonik in a fight where
who
Sonik
was the
had
undead?
a 20 food advantage. I don't remember. I can't remember. I only
It sounds like a memorable game. How do you not remember?
I don't know. I only saw the second half of this game too, so it was like, I don't know. I've never seen a high level player be so far ahead and end up losing the game. I was like, Jesus Christ, Sonik.
With Dota says sounds like Luber.
Oh yes, I think it was Lubber. Yeah, I think it was Lubber.
Is it Lubber or Luber?
I think it's Lubber. I think you say Lubber.
Mr. Lube himself.
Yeah, I think it was Lubber. All right. Yeah, thank you, Wiz. All right, so we do see DH archers. I think this is the strongest strategy. Now I'm interested to see what else Sonik does. Right now, I think the strongest meta is going. You kind of match the undead's tech with your tech. So the idea is if undead is straight teching tier 3, you straight tech tier 3.
Yeah.
I think elves that throw up that greedy expansion. We see the wisp on the left-hand side that usually ends up building the tree kind of right there. It's really like the ideal spot for it. But I actually think that's kind of the wrong thing to do because undeads have gotten so good at that 50 food tier 3 push that even if you do get your expansion up, it is super duper hard to hold against that 50 food push that undeads do, like right around the 11-12 minute mark. That it just feels easier to just match the undead with their tech rather than trying to gain that economic advantage.
So you want to stay on one base?
I think staying on one base is the stronger play. But Sonik, we already see it. Tree of Life is coming up. So I've played this strategy a lot too. It honestly feels a little bit weaker. It is so hard to hold that thing. So now this match is going to end up becoming like SheIk racing to tier 3, trying to get that 50 food kind of death ball army and taking down that expansion right around that 11-minute mark. So who knows? Who knows? We'll see. I'm actually really interested to see how Sonik holds this. And as a Night Elf, you can play this a couple different ways now too, because you can either try to race to tier 3 with the expansion, which is super duper greedy, or you can do like a mass archer thing that we've seen Foggy try to do. I've even seen Sonik try to play dots in the past. I mean, who knows? There's a lot of different ways that this game can go now, and it's basically kind of in Sonic's hands now to dictate the play of this game.
Whoa, Sonik! Sonik is like a fly of Night Elf. He's always pushing it to the limit, like going a little bit too deep. No, it's gonna be forced to TP.
He saw the tower being upgraded, but he still got hit by it?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Like, I'm sorry, but that's not a mistake that's excusable. How do you do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe this is maybe Sonik just woke up. He needs his 3 shots of vodka before he can actually start playing.
He's Ukrainian. Who says they like vodka?
Oh, that's right, Ukrainian. Sorry, Ukrainian, Russian. Sorry.
He's only on 1 enchant of 4 and now going to the first Huntress.
And he just started tech tier 2.
So you think mass Dryads or?
I'm thinking mass Dryads. I actually like this Huntress play. Like adding a Huntress to this army, he saw a lot of ghouls coming out from the undead player, and that's one of the scary pushes. So undead usually has like 2 timings that they try to hit against the elf with this. The first is right at tier 2, they'll grab a Naga and they'll bring their like 5 ghouls with a skeleton wand, and essentially they just try to kill all of your archers with the Naga, the Unholy Aura, and the ghouls. And it looks like he's doing that right now. So he's coming for that tier 2 timing. This is really just to gain like a food advantage, get rid of those archers, slow down the Night Elf, and then the real push comes at tier 3, and he should be going tier 3 very quickly. We see he has about 150 gold right now. My guess is that SheIk is going to tech as soon as he hits that 320 gold or whatever it is. And the first Huntress already goes down. So now we're going to see what units he's going for. And watch how quickly these archers die. This just feels so hard to micro as the elf player because there's not really much you can do. These archers are basically just cannon fodder at this point for the Naga with the Unholy Aura.
This is going pretty bad for Sonik so far. Looks like maybe another hunt surrounded. Oh my god. Might not even need to. Then again, the Naga's gonna be in danger. He's gonna have to run away. He does have boots. Actually, it helps SheIk that Naga has no mana now because he can just get out. It's like and mana burn. Oh my god, he got the surround.
Level 3 Demon Hunter kill is game over here. Sonik is gonna GG out.
I don't think so. He's got that fighting spirit.
I actually expected better from Sonik. I'm not gonna lie. He's making mistakes that are. I mean, like that tier 2 Naga timing. Like I told you it was coming. It's very common knowledge. Like you should know it's coming.
Yeah.
Getting surrounded in the base and then getting surrounded again, like right here. I mean that's like. I'm sorry, but these are things that should not happen.
How many units has SheIk lost this game?
too many to come back from.
No, SheIk.
Oh, SheIk.
I feel like he lost almost nothing.
Know. Sorry, I did maybe two ghouls, if that. I don't even know.
And he forced TP on Demon, killed Demon, killed like what 2 huntresses, 3 archers. Sonik literally has 2 hunts and a panda left.
Yeah, this is not looking good. And something interesting to note from SheIk's side is SheIk is not adding fiends. Usually, the undead player, what they'll do is they do like the 5 to 6 ghouls, and then they add 2 to 3 fiends, and then that tier 3 push comes with like the 3 heroes, statue, 2 fiends, and then a couple ghouls or something. So it's interesting he's not adding those fiends even after seeing the hunts. You would think after seeing the huntresses that he would start to pump those fiends, because those huntresses, they just kind of tell you, okay, he's gonna have huntresses and he's gonna have dryads, and the way you beat huntresses and dryads are with fiends. So it's kind of interesting that he's not going fiend. Oh, there we go. We see him producing the first fiend right now. So
a player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, that skeleton was super annoying. The tree is actually has no hit points left. It's pretty bad.
I'll tell you, yeah, Sonik is playing this super risky, but he kind of has to at this point. He's so far behind. And he's still pumping hunts. He's actually just pumping tier 1. He's not even going dryads.
That reminds me of the game I played against Tim on Tirana Stand in a cup, where he just made mass hunts on TS. I was like, what is going on? And then I went for the 70 to 80 timing, and he had mass hunts dryads. So basically he just made an army that if I played standard and slow would have been really bad, but because I attacked, somehow it backfired, because he had made this mass tier 2 army.
Yeah, I don't, someone needs to tell Sonik that he's not playing against Orc.
This has been weird for sure.
So here comes this 50 food. SheIk is actually, I think he's a little bit far behind. Do you have the in-game timer on? Curious what the time is on the game right now.
Let me see. Actually, yeah, there is a fight going on. Can you guys tell me in the chat? Because my preview is really small on OBS. Otherwise, I got FPS drops.
I feel like this tier 3 timing is just a little bit too slow for SheIk, but he's been pulling his ghouls and playing a little bit aggressive.
9 minutes in.
Oh, okay, no, he's hitting the timing then. So, yeah, this engagement is happening, but Sonik does not want to fight this. Sonik is just going to run away, and the Huntresses should be able to get away from this Naga. But the Naga with the Boots of Speed plus the Unholy Aura is just such a pain in the ass to deal with. You're basically forced to focus the Naga, but if you focus the Naga, then your units run into all of those ghouls, and they run into the Fiend and everything, so it's like you have to focus this one unit, but the unit is faster than you. So, getting in this position without an army that can actually fight is really, really hard. That's one of the reasons why at the start of this game when I was saying just staying one base, going tier 3, feels stronger, because essentially you're just matching the undead army, so at any point in the game, you're just ready to fight them. So it doesn't matter what they have. Like in this situation, you would have, your DH, your Naga, your 3 to 4 archers, plus your 1 Dryad, maybe 2 bears at this point. And that army would be able to fight this undead army, and you would be able to focus this Naga. The Naga wouldn't have free range shooting those arrows with the Unholy Aura. And I don't know, it just feels stronger as an elf player. So what SheIk is doing right now, well, plus that super duper strong early game, I mean, there's no way Sonik walks away with the win from this.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. He's trying to take a fight, and I guess Death Knight doesn't have mana, but with statues being there and those ghouls and fiends doing as much damage as they are, I think that's gonna be it. Demon Hunter doesn't have hit points. I think he's completely out of Moonwells. Panda not quite back in the fight yet. A pretty clean game by SheIk actually.
Very
From the get-go.
Very clean.
Textbook, I guess, how you're supposed to play in the matchup. He's even expanding now at the same time. I mean, why not?
Are under attack.
He is. She played this very, very standard. If we were to say any, oh, and he even has an expansion going up in the bottom right. Yeah, I would say the only thing that SheIk did that was a little bit off meta is he went a little bit more ghoul heavy and a little bit less fiends. Like, I feel like this push is usually like 2 less ghouls and 1 more fiend, but it's essentially, I mean, it's basically the same thing. So this is just very, very meta play from SheIk, strong play. He was able to gain advantages throughout every point of the game, and there's no way he ends up losing this.
Pena now. And targeted, last few hunts are gonna expire, and that's gonna be it.